sports. It's in the game.
I'm never enough. I say I don't give up, so I keep down low. Slowly coming undone, yeah. I run in circles. Get back, get away. But watch me try hard anyway. It's so fake, self-hate's killing me. I know that I'm not that, and I'm sick of pretending. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. I dig a hole in the earth, bury myself down low. Never speaking again, I hide beneath the surface. Get back, get away. And I can't see straight. Late nights. I'm not that. So sick of pretending. I need to run away to not be just like the others. Hide my face. No one knows it's pulling me under. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running low. Feels like I'm running in circles. Feels like I'm running in circles.
It's Week 16 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on the Cardinals, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Cardinals and the Packers.
So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And they'll be led out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Another carry for him. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. It was Preston Smith with a stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got him, that's McBride. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. He'll throw it. He's on the move. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Arizona. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Escapes the pocket. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
He tries to sneak it, and that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Pushing the pace right away to start the game. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. Trying to work quickly now. He's going to keep this one. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone.
Play action on first down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Andrew Cooper takes it away. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to...
Ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback.
Let's go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running back sent in motion. From the 36. Pass caught by DeMercado. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That one gains 7. And that's a Cardinals first down. Here's a give up the middle. He's got a gain of 6 there. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. McBride hauls it in. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they'll bring him down to put an end to this opening quarter. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. That was Xavier McKinney that time with the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. Early on, it's not his work passing the football we're talking about. It is what he's been able to do as a runner that has this place buzzing.
Yeah, years ago, Kate, taking what the defense gives you means checking it down, but not anymore. Not the QBs of today. He's showing you the prowess he has with his legs as well.
Pocket isn't holding up. There it big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Another try following the sack. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
He stays. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Cardinals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And it's been... They'll come out throwing. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. Looking for a throw here. Drops back, needs an open man. And he's tackled for a short gain. Are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Throwing from the gun. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. The play fake, he'll throw. He gets a lock behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pass play now. He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Back gets the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. They give it to him again. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And it sets up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's got Harrison. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Brought down by Quay Walker. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Back to throw now. That pass is complete to McBride. And they take him down right along the 30. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Gets this one to Harrison. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Quay Walker.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
From the red zone now. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stuffed at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. The Cardinals with some work to do, trailing in this game. DeMercado. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Got to be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2.
And he is into the end zone for an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst.
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. To the air now on 1st and 10. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Setting up a throw. Buys time, rolling right. Taken in by Harrison. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go now.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now give left side. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. In for the tackle, that's Lucas Van Ness. So we've reached the halftime break, and it's the Cardinals, the Redbirds, leading so far on the road. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And that game is tied 10-all in the 2nd quarter. From there, let's head off and check out a 2nd game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Jamar Chase with 3 touchdown receptions. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. As you can see, the score there in the 2nd quarter. Kenneth Walker closing in on 100 yards rushing on the afternoon.
This offense and their quarterback making their way. Throwing now from the gun. Wilson's got it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. They'll run in from the gun. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Brought down by Quay Walker. Second down now, 7 to go. They go play action here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And they corral him well behind the line of scrimmage. So near disaster a moment ago, but the drive's still in trouble if they can't convert on third. And the floater falls to the deck. Back to pass on 1st and 10. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Works it past the 20. And he'll finally be taken down right along the 40. Give him 32 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Launches one deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. The give now out of the shotgun. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. Chased out to his right. Now he takes it, and he drives this forward to the 6. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
DeMercado. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1. He has it on the QB sneak. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard there, back-to-back stop. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. He does it, touchdown Arizona. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
He's throwing for it! And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the fourth. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the...
Hold it ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Now looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to first and goal. They send the tight end in motion left. Here's a give on first and goal. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Cardinals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop.
Let's go.
Tight end going in motion here.
Take go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up. Handoff now from the gun. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. 2nd and 3 now. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He's got it at the 5. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Let's go now.
Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And they take this in for the score. The Cardinals make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Wow, great work there by the quarterback. The play broke down, didn't really have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise, and in the end, Brock, the best call he could have made.
Yeah, and you can do it in different ways in today's NFL, right? The Tom Brady's...
On the double. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's a handoff up the gut. Juke the defender. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. A 4-yard pickup, and they're just inches shy as we reach 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Gonna keep this one and go. They touch him down as he finds enough to pick up the first. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Cardinals first down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Cardinals close to another step towards perfection, 15-0. First down, ball at the 36. Man in motion, headed right. On first down, they'll run. And they bring him down around the 34. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. QB sneak coming. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. They'll come up 1st and 10.
Let's go. Check go.
Give now to the running back. And they corral him after a minimal gain to the 21. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. So they take a knee here, and they say perfect on the season. Another victory added on to their streak.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility